Okay, we're taking off from runway 08 left again at Tashkent, and I'm going to do a pretty high speed run in this lovely weather and see. I reckon we'll get down the whole, around the whole course in about 10 minutes. See how we go. 60 knots, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating, gear up, and flaps up, coming left, like India Golf 1.
Tashkent Tower, MiG-007 frequency change.
So we turn very quickly this time, which brings us right over the edge of town. Usually we end up flying over the river up there because we take our time in the turn, but that's okay. So we're flying up to the bridge, back into town. So I'm going to go low level through town, and there's another town to the south. This unused airport. See, anyway, I'll just make it up as I go, but I'm sticking to the route pretty tightly. Probably vary it a bit through town. Try to follow some of the main roads. But we won't be too far off course. So I'm going to pull to the right, because last time we did miss this bridge on the first attempt. So let's have a look. Where is it? Coming up, must be pretty close. There it is, surely. Yeah, the intersection here. River, road, bridge, check. That's it. Cool. Also, now heading directly west, which means turning a bit more. Now that is actually the hardest landmark spot in this flight. The next intersection and the two water features are very easy to see. Very easy. Keep the speed up as promised. It can become something people could do, multiplayer. See how fast they could fly some of these courses too, and hit all the waypoints, of course. Say within half a mile. Be reasonable. Now, we have not come in this low yet at this turn point, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. It's about 2 miles out. See how we go. Stay down at this level. Definitely on course. We're going to see it on the left side. Okay, I remember that windy river bend, and it's going to come up pretty quick on the left and it'll slow up. Got to be right about here. Where is it? I'm going to embarrass myself. Yeah, I just flew past it. I'm sure I did. Okay. Turning to the south. Oh, it's a shame. Okay, so waypoint 2 and 1 are both hard to see from. In fact, it's back there. There it is, right there. Okay, recognise that mound. And now we're following our route, which I'll find in a moment. Yeah, I kind of mucked that up, but anyway, that's part of the fun. I'm going to try to find a road to follow through here, but I'm not succeeding yet. There's one, but it's a little bit off course. It's actually not too bad. Let's follow that. says he, as the road turns to the left. Searching for our course again. Okay, this, well, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Try to stay on heading. This is the general direction. But it's proving hard to find a road that runs right through town. I thought there was. Probably if I'd come in at a higher altitude, I would have been able to pick my route better. But wow, we're certainly making good time through here, and yeah. Okay, it does continue. That's probably the one I had in mind earlier. But I'd say you have to come in at a few thousand feet off the north of town, kind of perch there, see where the road is before you get down to this level, and then you're just kind of flying pretty blind at this level, trying to avoid buildings and not too much hope of staying on course. So let's get back on course. And for all my whinging, we haven't gone more than a mile off course either way. And anyway, on the bright side, I'm definitely enjoying this high-speed flight across town, even if it's somewhat chaotic. Yeah, it definitely needs more planning. But I know there are good roads that go almost all the way across town in this general direction. We're finding some of them now, but could have planned it better. That's all I'm saying. You basically want to look at the map and go, okay, I'm going to follow that road for 1 minute and then veer slightly left for 2 minutes, then slightly right for 1 minute, and that'll probably work. But doing it on the fly in this particular case has not proved to be that easy. So actually leaving Tashkent now, I can tell by the buildings thinning out on either side. Since my map is telling me where to go, I'll just keep heading along. Now there's a satellite town coming up ahead, which you can see looming up on the horizon. Guess we can stick on this road for a bit. It's going the right way. Maybe we can get through this town in one piece. We'll see. Let's try and follow this road. Once again, lack of preparation is doing us in, but here we go. Well, we might get a bit more lucky. Oh, that's fun. Now, I did say we had special permission to fly low level through town, but they didn't have this in mind. Lovely open parkland there. Very tall buildings there. Found a road. And the second one was more successful than the first one. And believe it or not, I didn't think there was this much in the way of buildings right next to our next turn point, but there it is off to the left. Climb a little bit now so we can see where to turn, but amazing. I did not even notice those buildings on the two previous flights. Which just goes to show there's so much to see. We're turning hard left here over this plant, and then it is countryside for about 15 miles. Okay, hard left, chasing our shadow over there, keep turning. And rolling level, about heading 085. 18 miles. Now how do I know all these ranges and bearings? Because I've got my MiGMan's Mark 6 set up with 5 MFDs and various other screens giving this information. But of course, especially if you fly in external, if you fly in normal cockpit view, you can see in front of you, and if you fly in external view, you can call up all those lovely instruments on screen and see all that information. Plus you got your press B for your VFR map, which will pop up and show you exactly where you are. But in these videos I like to just give you the full screen view, and I can sit back here checking out my instruments without interrupting your view. Now getting pretty close to this dam actually. Wow, there's some nice stuff down here. Let's pull up. Keep the speed up because we do want to make this a speed run. There's the dam. Lovely. And we're going to turn to about heading 350 at the north edge of the dam there. Lovely. Turning. Dam busters. There we go, there's the dam. Awesome. Right, keep turning. About another 40 degrees. Still taken 12 minutes to get this far. Okay. 13 miles to the airport. I might as well give them a call now, I guess. Channel 2, we're looking for UTT number 3. Mike India Golf 3.
Tashkent Tower MiG-007 is 1 mile south 1,400 feet with Golf to land. MiG-007 Tashkent Tower. Altimeter 29.902, wind 265 to 7. Make left traffic runway 26 right.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left downwind runway 26 right MiG-007.
Very cool. Second time they had us buzz the main street today in that town. Sorry about that, folks. And I'll actually fly straight over the airport at speed just to see what our time is for the speed run. And sort out the landing. Okay, 3 miles, crossing the river, and then the airport's coming up. 2.6 miles. Land's rising a bit. 1.9. 1.3. 3 tall buildings in the way. See the airport, and here we go. Okay, 14 minutes 37 seconds. Well, there we go. There's and as we pull up, we'll look around at Tashkent. Awesome. Let's get the wing tip camera out. Wow, very nice. Excellent. That's where we wandered down through town. There's the centre of town right there. The spoke arrangement in the middle. There is a road that comes all the way down. You see, that's the one I was looking for. There's one on this side, there's one over there, the river. Yeah, there's two possible routes. If I planned it a bit better, I could have done the whole town in one straight line. That's what the plan was. Okay, and that's the intersection there, which I had trouble spotting after the river. This spoke arrangement right here with the lovely blue swimming pools. Yeah. So I don't know why I couldn't see it, but well, you only got to be a block, of course, at that low altitude, and it is hard to see what's going on. Let's get a couple of shots there. We'll head back to land. Fuel is still good, yep. Mike India Golf 1.
To land runway 26 right, MiG 007.
Okay, let's think about landing. Okay, well, we'll actually join the pattern as we've done in the previous flights near the river. Fly downwind. Turn at our pond, etc. up the road there. Having said that, I thought it looked a bit smart. I'm looking at the wrong airport. Looking at the wrong airport. There's our airport. Common mistake for me anyway. Right, that's our airport. So still pretty high, so I'm going to fly up, turn around, do the downwind, come back and land on the right there. I'm turning down to final at that pond over there. So, what did I say? It was 1400 feet, so we want 2400 feet in the pattern. Okay, let's get that started. Going crosswind now. Downwind will fly up that road. And we want this road here. Keep descending. Throttle back. Flying downwind. Okay, roll course. Still descending, another 300 feet to go. Turning left for final at that pond just up ahead. Pond with a large factory next to it and a roundabout as well, and a river there, so you've got 4 points of reference. And as I turn, I will select gear down. Gear down. And flaps. There we go. We were right on target. Flaps coming down. Keep turning. A little bit wide there. There we go. And 26 right. Okay, fuel's good. Heading's good. Altitude 2180. Speed 140. Gears down, 3 greens, flaps down. There's the outer marker beeping at me, or is it a stall? I think it's a pre-stall warning actually. That beep. Actually. Not a full stall warning because I've got warning lights for that. I've got 3 of them in the cockpit actually. And none of them lit up. Okay, I'm going to do a low chat landing. Get the rudders going, yep, good. Speed 128. 120. 112. Bit slow at 106. Touchdown at 95, which is actually right on the money. Full brakes and can turn off here. Okay, that was a lot of fun.